Welcome to Wonderslate. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates. Topic for today's quiz is Poverty Finance Planning, Economic or Social Development. Question number 1. With reference to the Finance Commission of India, which of the following statements is correct? Option A. It encourages the inflow of foreign capital for infrastructure development. Option B. It facilitates the proper distribution of finances among the public sector undertakings. Option C. It ensures transparency in financial administration. Option D. None of them. The correct answer is Option D. None of them. The Commission shall make recommendations as to the following matters, namely 1. The distribution between the Union and the states of the net proceeds of taxes which are to be, or may be, divided between them under Chapter 1 Part 12 of the Constitution, and the allocation between the states of the respective shares of such proceeds. 2. The principles which should govern the grants in aid of the revenues of the states out of the Consolidated Fund of India, and the sums to be paid to the states which are in need of assistance by way of grants in aid of their revenues under Article 275 of the Constitution for purposes other than those specified in the provisions to Clause 1 of that article, and 3. The measure needed to augment the consolidated fund of a state to supplement the resources of the panchayats and municipalities in the state on the basis of recommendations made by the Finance Commission of the state. Question number 2. Economic growth is usually coupled with Option A. Deflation. Option B. Inflation. Option C. Stagflation. Option D. Hyperinflation. The correct answer is Option B. Inflation. Inflation and economic growth are parallel lines and can never meet. Inflation reduces the value of money and makes it difficult for the common people. Inflation and economic growth are incompatible because the former affects all sectors as indicated by CPI or Consumer Price Index. Question number 3. The lowering of bank rate by the Reserve Bank of India leads to Option A. More liquidity in the market. Option B. Less liquidity in the market. Option C. No change in the liquidity in the market. Option D. Mobilization of more deposits by commercial banks. The correct answer is Option A. More liquidity in the market. Bank rate refers to the official interest rate at which RBI will provide loans to the banking system, which includes commercial or cooperative banks, development banks, etc. Where RBI lowers the bank rate, the cost of borrowing for banks decreases, and the credit volume gets increased, leading to an increase in money and more liquidity in the market. Question number 4. To obtain the full benefits of the demographic dividend, what should India do? Option A. Promoting skill development. Option B. Introducing more social security schemes. Option C. Reducing infant mortality rate. Option D. Privatization of higher education. The correct answer is Option A. Promoting skill development. To reap the benefits of the demographic dividend, skills have to be developed because a relatively larger portion of the population falls under the category of the production labor force when there is a demographic dividend. Question number 5. Which one of the following is likely to be the most inflationary in its effect? Option A. Repayment of public debt. Option B. Borrowing from the public to finance a budget deficit. Option C. Borrowing from banks to finance a budget deficit. Option D. Creating new money to finance a budget deficit. The correct answer is Option D. Creating new money to finance a budget deficit. Extremely high rates of inflation are generally associated with high rates of money growth. It is often the result of financing large deficits by printing money. Question number 6. Supply of money remaining the same when there is an increase in demand for money, there will be Option A. A fall in the level of prices. Option B. An increase in the rate of interest. Option C. A decrease in the rate of interest. Option D. An increase in the level of income and employment. The correct answer is option C. A decrease in the rate of interest. Supply of money remaining the same. When there is an increase in demand for money, there will be an increase in the rate of interest and vice versa. Question number 7. Economic growth in country X will necessarily have to occur if option A. There is technical progress in the world economy. Option B. There is population growth in X. Option C. There is capital formation of X. Option D. The volume of trade grows in the world economy. The correct answer is option C. There is capital formation of X. A country's economic growth is reflected through capital formation, which in turn encourages private enterprises in enhancing the growth of a country's economy. Question number 8. If the interest rate is decreased in an economy, it will option A. Decrease the consumption expenditure in the economy. Option B. Increase the tax collection of the government. Option C. Increase the investment expenditure in the economy. Option D. Increase the total savings in the economy. The correct answer is option C. Increase the investment expenditure in the economy. When interest rates decrease, then investment expenditure by the business on capital goods like factories and equipment will increase in an economy. Question number 9. The sales tax you pay while purchasing toothpaste is A. Option A. Tax imposed by the central government. Option B. Tax imposed by the central government not collected by the state government. Option C. Tax imposed by the state government but collected by the central government. Option D. Tax imposed and collected by the state government. The correct answer is option D. Tax imposed and collected by the state government. Taxes on toothpaste come under GST, which is administered by the state government. Sales tax is paid to the sales tax authority in the state from where the goods are moved. Question number 10. What does venture capital mean? Option A. A short-term capital provided to industries. Option B. A long-term start-up capital provided to new entrepreneurs. Option C. Funds provided to industries at times of incurring losses. Option D. Funds provided for replacements and renovation of industries. The correct answer is option B. A long-term start-up capital provided to new entrepreneurs. Venture capital, VC, is a long-term financial capital provided to early-stage, high-potential, growth startup companies or new companies. Question number 11. With reference to inflation in India, which of the following statements is correct? Option A. Controlling the inflation in India is the responsibility of the Government of India only. Option B. The Reserve Bank of India has no role in controlling the inflation. Option C. Decreased money circulation helps in controlling the inflation. Option D. Increased money circulation helps in controlling the inflation. The correct answer is option C. Decreased money circulation helps in controlling the inflation. When inflation becomes very high, the RBI decreases the supply of money to check inflation by adopting a tight monetary policy. Decreasing money circulation decreases the demand for goods and services, which helps in controlling inflation. It is mainly effective in the case of demand-pull inflation. Question number 12. The Fair and Remunerative Price, FRP, of sugarcane is approved by the option A. Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs. Option B. Commission for Agricultural Costs and Prices. Option C. Directorate of Marketing and Inspection, Ministry of Agriculture. Option D. Agricultural Produce Market Committee. The correct answer is option A. Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs. The Fair and Remunerative Price, FRP, of sugarcane is approved by Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs. Question number 13. Pradhan Mantri Jan-Dhan Yojana has been launched for option A. providing a housing loan to poor people at cheaper interest rates. Option B, promoting women's self-help groups in backward areas. Option C, promoting financial inclusion in the country. Option D, providing financial help to the marginalized communities. The correct answer is Option C, promoting financial inclusion in the country. Pradhan Mantri Jan-Dhan Yojana (PMJD) is national mission for financial inclusion to ensure access to financial services, namely banking or savings and deposit accounts, remittance, credit, insurance, pension in an affordable manner. Question number 14. The convertibility of rupee implies. Option A, being able to convert rupee notes into gold. Option B, allowing the value of rupee to be fixed by market forces. Option C, freely permitting the conversion of rupee to other currencies and vice versa. Option D, developing an international market for currencies in India. The correct answer is Option C, freely permitting the conversion of rupee to other currencies and vice versa. Convertibility of the rupee implies freely permitting the conversion of rupee to other currencies and vice versa. Currency convertibility is the ease with which a country's currency can be converted into gold or another currency. Question number 15. The Government of India has established NITI Aayog to replace the Option A, Human Rights Commission. Option B, Finance Commission. Option C, Law Commission. Option D, Planning Commission. The correct answer is Option D, Planning Commission. The Government of India has established NITI Aayog to replace the Planning Commission. The Union Government of India announced the formation of NITI Aayog on the 1st of January 2015 and the first meeting of NITI Aayog was held on the 8th of February 2015. Question number 16. Pradhan Mantri MUDRA Yojana is aimed at. Option A, bringing the small entrepreneurs into formal financial system. Option B, providing loans to poor farmers for cultivating particular crops. Option C, providing pensions to old and destitute persons. Option D, funding the voluntary organizations involved in the promotion of skill development and employment generation. The correct answer is Option A, bringing the small entrepreneurs into formal financial system. MUDRA Yojana aims to help small businessmen who are unable to get loans from the formal financial system. Question number 17. Which one of the following is the purpose of UDAY, a scheme of the government? Option A, providing technical and financial assistance to start-up entrepreneurs in the field of renewable sources of energy. Option B, providing electricity to every household in the country by 2018. Option C, replacing the coal-based power plants with natural gas, nuclear, solar, wind, and tidal power plants over a period of time. Option D, providing for financial turnaround and revival of power distribution companies. The correct answer is Option D, providing for financial turnaround and revival of power distribution companies. Ujjwal Discom Assurance Yojana UDAY is the financial turnaround and revival package for electricity distribution companies of India, Discoms, initiated by the Government of India with the intent to find a permanent solution to the financial mess that the power distribution is in. Question number 18. SWAYAM, an initiative of the Government of India, aims at. Option A, promoting self-help groups in rural areas. Option B, providing financial and technical assistance to young startup entrepreneurs. Option C, promoting the education and health of adolescent girls. Option D, providing affordable and quality education to the citizens for free. The correct answer is Option D, providing affordable and quality education to the citizens for free. SWAYAM or Study Webs of Active Learning for Young Aspiring Minds program of Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India. Professors of centrally funded institutions like IITs, IIMs, Central universities will offer online courses to citizens of India. All courses would be offered free of cost under this. Question number 19. Mission Indradhanush launched by the Government of India pertains to Option A. Immunization of children and pregnant women. Option B. Construction of smart cities across the country. Option C. India's own search for the Earth-like planets in outer space. Option D. New educational policy. The correct answer is Option A. Immunization of children and pregnant women. The Government of India launched Mission Indradhanush in December 2014 with the ultimate goal to ensure that all children under the age of 2 years and pregnant women are fully immunized with all available vaccines. This mission aims to achieve 100% vaccination of children and pregnant women by 2020. Question number 20. Which of the following is the most likely consequence of implementing the Unified Payments Interface (UPI)? Option A. Mobile wallets will not be necessary for online payments. Option B. Digital currency will totally replace the physical currency in about 2 decades. Option C. FDI inflows will drastically increase. Option D. Direct transfer of subsidies to poor people will become very effective. The correct answer is Option A. Mobile wallets will not be necessary for online payments. Mobile wallets will not be necessary because your mobile number is directly linked with the bank account using the bank's customized app which is built on the UPI platform. Thank you for watching the video. If you'd like practice this quiz, then download the Wonderslate app now. Link in the description below. If you have any suggestion for us, feel free to leave comments. If you liked the video and want to see more of it, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to click on subscribe button to get more updates of the future videos.